Today on the TMZ Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the TMZ Podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton, and today joining me is Deven Rall. How are you, Deven?
I'm doing it. There's nowhere I'd rather be than right here, right now with you.
Oh, wow.
I know. We're coming with good vibes today. It's Friday.
We are. You are the beating heart of TMZ.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And before we begin, shout out to your mum, Diana.
Oh, no, don't do this.
Big listener of the pod.
I know.
Wanted to shout her out.
She loves you.
I love her too.
Okay, don't do that.
No, she's a sweet.
She is a great lady.
She's a great mum. Okay. Okay. What are we going to talk about today, Deven? We're going to talk about Sam Asghari says he's going to be first in line to buy the Britney Spears memoir. That's going to be quite a lot about him. I think he might be kind of being sarcastic, but we'll play that sound for you and talk about it. Dillon Danis and Logan Paul are fighting on Saturday.
I actually can't wait.
I actually can't wait.
Which is
either.
crazy. I usually am not into the influencer, like boxing stuff, but this is going to be awesome.
They have promoted this fight perfectly.
Perfect.
Oh, it's been such a good promotion. But to begin with, Taylor Swift, she was back at the Chiefs game in her Chiefs merch with all of Travis's friends and family. It's just like these guys just keep on doing them.
I'm finally ready to say it's real.
I think
Are you?
I think it's real-ish. I mean, I'd like to see
What's the ish? Oh, we still need public affection?
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
We need some sort of PDA, some sort of handhold, we need like a firm like confirmation, maybe like
enough of like her with the parents in the box.
Yes.
I need to see them out in public, like in an argument.
Oh, that would be perfect. That would really solidify it for me. So she was in the box last night when the Chiefs took on and killed the Broncos.
I'm sorry that you're a huge Bronco fan.
I'm a Broncos fan.
They're awful.
They're awful this season. Russell Wilson, terrible. So this was a good game for Taylor to attend. And she was in the box with Travis's mum, Travis's dad, Brittany Mahomes.
Why do you sigh like that?
Well, I sigh about Brittany Mahomes.
Yeah.
Because she's just, the worst, in my opinion.
See, this might be a hot take, but I feel like a lot of the hate she gets is completely unwarranted.
Why is that?
She's a little obnoxious, but
Yes.
It's like her husband's the starting quarterback. Wouldn't you want your wife to root for you?
Of course. It's just like, it's like she's found herself in the least deserving but best spot ever. Like, she was a high school sweetheart with Mahomes, and now she's like a celebrity in her own right, and all she had to do was just like...
Well, her haters are down bad right now, like Britney Mahomes haters, because they legitimately look like they're friends.
Taylor and
like
Britney,
this
yes.
doesn't seem like, hey, I see you at the game and when they're like in the same box. This obviously they went out to dinner that one night in New York when she was in New York, but this seems like two people that like would kick it on the weekend.
It does. It does look like that they're friends, Britney and Taylor. But also, they've both got like a bit of an annoying side to them. Like I can see.
So you're saying it's like a match made in heaven?
I think so. Like, Taylor's great. She's got great pop songs, that sort of stuff. But she does have kind of an annoying sort of like chill Taylor side. And so does Britney. It's
kind of crazy though, because it's like, Taylor has her like squad. What is it, like Selena Gomez? I mean, I know they kind of come and go.
A few models.
But Britney Mahomes, when we get those like vacation photos when they're up in Maine or wherever the hell it is at her house, she's going to be there.
Oh, she's going to be there
100%.
It'll be her and Sophie Turner's a new squad member.
She's as part of the squad. Scarlett Johansson, right? I think.
Scarlett?
No. I'm mixing up hot blondes. It's who is it? It's Deadpool's wife. Blake Lively.
Lively. Oh,
Blake Lively is actually my number one.
Is
just
she
for your
really?
Information, love her.
Because your wife's also a big listener of the pod.
Is she?
No,
probably when you send it to her.
Yeah, I send it to all Deven's family. Yes, that is interesting. I think Donna Kelce will be a member of the squad now too, because Taylor even gave her...
Dude, you think she's not getting the invite?
She's going to get a squad invitation, Travis's mum, because she got a friendship bracelet from Taylor herself.
I have some information for you.
Is this breaking news?
I don't know if it's that breaking, but someone sent me an email that said that bracelet was the one that she got from the Today Show.
What?
I know.
She just re-gifted a friendship bracelet?
Well, apparently it was like orange or something, and I guess that's the one they gave on the Today Show.
That would
And then
be
so she was just
hilarious.
wearing it, which is when she kind of shaded her, which actually might be a good story now that I think about it.
Oh yeah, because Donna was asked on the Today Show, like, what's it like hanging out with Taylor? And Donna Kelce was like, oh yeah, she's fine. And so we were all like, oh, they're not together. Oh,
Not all. I'm saying that means they are together because it's like she's not trying to just like blow up her son's spot.
True. Well, I mean, I think that's a fair representation of it now because they were all chummy in the box together.
They were.
So Taylor was in her favorite Erin Andrews jacket. She was wearing like a Chiefs jacket from sideline reporter Erin Andrews.
I'm well aware of Erin Andrews.
Is she like a massive star these days?
Oh, massive star these days. She's been a massive star.
Okay, sorry, I'm just a bit out of that world.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's got her own clothing line, Erin Andrews clothing line, where she makes like kind of jackets for girls.
For different teams.
For different
right?
teams and stuff. And so Taylor was wearing.
I saw. Wasn't it like $112?
Yeah, is that cheap or expensive?
For a windbreaker?
Oh.
Doesn't that seem expensive? I mean, she has the money, but that was my headline. I'm like, dude, this is like a $60 jacket. What in the hell?
Erin Andrews is trying to make us pay through the eyeballs.
Apparently, I think she sent it to her, obviously hoping she would wear it, and she did. So, I mean, that's dope.
They got to be selling out like all day today, those jackets.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, it's the most basic looking Chiefs windbreaker, is it not?
Yeah, it's pretty basic. I mean, it's cute. It's cute.
It's cute, yeah.
But I mean, Taylor always does the off the shoulder. It's becoming a thing now, the off the shoulder jacket. Have you ever noticed her shoulders are always out when she's wearing a windbreaker?
I've never noticed that.
Well, look for the shoulders.
Kind of defeating the purpose, no?
I know, but that's her thing. Shoulders out. Look for it next time.
Interesting.
Okay, moving on from Taylor. Hopefully forever, but probably not.
No, we'll be back on next week.
Yes. Stories 1, 2, and 3 on Monday. Okay, Britney Spears, her memoir is about to come out, and we spoke to someone who is a surprising endorser of the book, her ex-husband, Sam Asghari. Let's listen to some of that interview now.
Britney's book is coming out in a couple weeks. Are you nervous by any chance for what she might say?
No, I already read it, and I'm very proud of her. And, she put a lot of work to it, and it was very hard. So I'm definitely excited.
Okay.
And I'm extremely proud of her. It was a very tough one. And, I can't wait to read it. I'll be the first one in line to buy it.
Oh, I love this guy.
First of all, for the people who are just listening, the cutoff hoodie in LA, the cutoff.
Yeah. So you can show the guns.
Dude, that is so awesome.
Sam
What a great guy.
Asghari always makes me laugh because even in the same breath, he goes, I've already read it. And then he pauses and says, I can't wait to read it.
But the thing is, he was with her probably when she was, putting the finishing touches on
Well,
it.
while her writer was finishing.
Yeah, I mean, while she was standing, yeah.
I don't see
know.
her at a keyboard.
I don't see her typing on a typewriter.
No.
But the thing is, it's like, I don't know about this guy, man. I don't know if I find him like super scummy because he may have been like taking advantage of a situation, or it's just like, hey man, the opportunity arose. He had to deal with probably a lot of stuff over the years, and now he's a celebrity now.
Totally. I mean, I like him. All relationships are somewhat transactional in that, yes, he was potentially getting something out of her in that maybe it rose his star. He lived in a mansion. But
he was waking up to a woman with knives.
Yes.
There's that. It's dangerous.
She was getting something out of it too. She had him there, this guy in his cut-off shirt. Like, look at his muscles.
He is jacked.
They had a good run for about 6 years too, which
is crazy because we all said when it first happened, like, oh, this is going to be over within a week.
So he put in his hard time, and like, it's not like she wasn't getting anything.
Time. He didn't go to jail.
I mean, it seems somewhat of a jail. Her house, those dancing videos. It
is kind of scary.
It's scary. So I mean, I'm kind of rooting for him. I would like to see him succeed.
What does he do now though?
Date like Amber Heard or something.
Interesting.
Wouldn't that be nice, actually? Him and Amber Heard.
Because he was a trainer, right? Before. actor.
Dancer? Was he dancer or trainer?
No, he was her trainer, I think. And then he says he's an actor. I don't know any of his work personally. I don't know
haven't
if you do.
I think all of his work you have seen on like Instagram and that sort of stuff. And in this clip, I think it's acting.
Yeah,
He'll
true.
be first in line to get the memoir. I don't think so.
I don't know about that. It's interesting though, because they just announced this morning that Michelle Williams is going to do the audiobook, which I thought was like super random. First of all, have not even heard about Michelle Williams in years.
Is this Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child or Heath Ledger's ex?
It's Heath Ledger's ex.
Oh, okay.
Which is
Destiny's Child.
Either
Michelle
way,
Williams.
I feel like it's kind of would be random.
It is kind of random. I wonder where her and Britney are like linked.
No, so far they haven't really said. I know originally it was saying that we'd be super surprised because Britney.
I am surprised.
Yeah, surprised.
Yeah.
But Britney did some of the audiobook, but apparently some of the stuff is so sensitive to her that she couldn't get through it, which is why they brought in Michelle Williams.
But that's the reason to keep Britney if she can't get through it and she's kind of
she
crying,
didn't want to
reading it.
relive it, I guess. So she didn't even want to get into that trauma.
Didn't she write it though? If she wrote it, then it
but then speaking it out loud, maybe she was just putting pen to paper. It's a little
fishy.
It's a little different.
Something fishy. All right. Well, I'm glad I'm going to get to hear it on the audiobook slightly. We also Jamie Spears, her dad, also says he's refusing to read it. He doesn't need to read it, but he's not worried about what's in it because I mean, it's going to be obvious what's in it. She's going to trash Jamie just like Jamie's wife, Lynn, has a memoir too. She trashed Jamie. Jamie and Lynn's other daughter, Jamie Lynn Spears, has a memoir, and she trashed Jamie. This is all very hard. You need like a family tree.
He's like, I've been trashed twice before in memoirs. This is just another day.
Third time trashy. You know,
and
it doesn't matter.
He obviously got like dragged through the mud during this whole trial by Britney's attorneys. So it's just like another day in the life of Jamie Spears. But yeah, it's just kind of interesting because you have one person, Jamie, who's like, I'm not going to read it. And then you got Sam. He's first in line at Barnes & Noble.
Well, I mean, good on him. I mean, maybe he is a good actor.
Who knows? Who knows?
At least he's not. He could really go at her and after her now that they're not together. But he's choosing not to. I think maybe he got a pretty good sort of settlement in the divorce. And part of the settlement was you can only say positive things about Britney whenever asked.
Oh, well, yeah, they have like a really intense NDA or
non-disclosure agreement.
Why am I totally drawing a blank?
Oh,
NDA. I'm an idiot.
Non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah. So we're basically he can't do interviews about her or say any of like the gossip, and essentially he's going to get a payout when the divorce is finalized.
Yes.
So he's not going to ever say anything bad about her.
No,
he's still hoping for that last payday.
And she was also Britney was last night was out with Jay Balvin and Maluma.
The most random trio of all time.
Yeah, like how do they even know each other?
Well, to be honest, from what I hear, they don't. I think they went to, I think it's called The Bond in New York City. It's like a super like exclusive, nice like club, restaurant, whatever. And Maluma and it was J Balvin, right?
Yes.
Were together at a table. They saw Britney and were like, hey, come over. And then they were like, oh, let's take a photo. And she joked, she posted another photo on Instagram and said, I didn't even know who these two guys are. With her Instagram, you never know if she's being serious or not.
She always likes...
Because I could also see her not knowing who they are.
Oh, totally. But someone must have told them. It's just interesting how she's just such a star. Like, she wants to be seen with other stars so much. Remember that in Vegas when she wanted a photo with Victor Wembanyama and then that whole punching thing went down?
Yeah, I mean, but you would also have to imagine that these two guys wanted to be seen with her as well. They posted a photo.
They posted a photo too. But did they make it seem like they were actually dining together or?
It was kind of vague, but they definitely were not dining together.
Interesting. Okay. No. All right. Moving on to our final story. Logan Paul is fighting Dillon Danis.
I'm so fired up for this, by the way.
On Saturday night. Yeah, I mean, I am too. This has been the best publicity fight as long as I can remember.
Depends on who you're asking, though. If you're Nina Agdal, you're not too happy about this.
So famously, Dillon Danis was going after Nina, Logan's fiance, posting very sexually explicit videos and
photos that Dillon's claiming are all can be found on the internet. So these are all out there for anyone to see. He's just posting them nonstop on his Twitter every day, which if you're Logan,
it's annoying.
It would be really annoying. And also if you're her, I mean,
Didn't she like sue him or something like that?
So
to say
she
stop
filed. She is in the process of suing him, but she filed stuff in court to get him to stop posting. But clearly, it has not worked.
No, he keeps posting. And then yesterday they had their like face off. You know how all boxers and MMA they always have a face off.
Yeah, they do like the big pressers before, and they talk trash to each other and try to get people fired up for the fight.
They talked more than trash. They actually threw hands. So Logan throws a water bottle and it hits Dillon.
Tossed. I would say just like an underhand toss.
Okay, but it's quite a hard toss underarm.
It hits him in his leg.
And then Dillon Danis strikes him with a microphone, like giving him a gash in the side of his face.
And people posted photos. There was blood on the ground.
Yeah, Dillon Danis posted that photo.
No, he posted one of them, but there's another video I saw where you can see the blood.
Oh.
So he for sure was bleeding. And then, I mean, this is just going to be insane.
Because Logan is a better fighter than him or boxer than him?
That's why it's so interesting. So Logan is the huge favorite in this. I mean, guy looks super jacked.
He's big.
He's athletic. You see him in the WWE. But it's hard to gauge if he's a good boxer because I think he's never won a fight. I mean, he's fought Floyd Mayweather, that was whatever. He's old and way smaller than him. But he's fought KSI, who's actually the main event that no one's even talking about.
That's the main. This isn't even the main event.
No, it's the co-main. The main event, KSI is fighting Tommy Fury.
Oh, really?
You're just finding out.
I'm just
That's
finding out.
That's how good they're promoting their fight.
Oh my God! Why isn't Tommy Fury and KSI throwing things at each other and trashing each other's girls and stuff?
Yeah, they need to take a page from their book for sure. But it's kind of one of those things. And also, Dillon Danis is a jiu-jitsu guy, so he's not necessarily known for his striking. Which just makes this like no one knows what the hell is going to happen.
Oh, I really want to watch this fight now.
Like there are some people saying that Dillon Danis might just choke him out, which you can't even do in boxing because that's like his thing. Like if he's just losing, he's the ultimate troll. You never know what to expect.
Did you see that Logan brought out Chris Hansen from To Catch a Predator?
That I think was my favorite troll I've ever seen.
And he said Chris Hansen is here to get you, Dillon, because you're a predator.
He's been calling him a predator, and then Chris Hansen just walks out of the shadows and is like, Dillon, take a seat.
yeah. But then
he's like, we've read the transcripts, Dillon.
Doesn't Dillon come at Chris though saying you haven't paid your taxes?
Yeah, which was like, I was like, damn, that was good on Dillon.
He must watch TMZ or like, how does he know this?
He either knew that Chris Hansen was coming out, which I don't think he knew, or he's like really well up on like pop culture and like what's going on.
Because Chris Hansen did have tax troubles.
Yes, he had some money issues. He did, and then Chris is like, no, Dillon, no, we're not getting into me. Sit down, sit down. Right. I would have loved if he would have walked out with some Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Right? Is that what he used to do?
Dude, you've never watched Catch a Predator?
It's a bit.
Oh my God, it's.
Why did he have Mike's Hard Lemonade?
No, because there would be a guy like he'd be like, well, why do you have that Mike's Hard? Because the Predator would be sitting there and he's like, oh, we're just friends. He's like, well, what are these condoms doing here? You never saw this show?
No, but that sounds so funny, man.
Yeah. I mean, dark, but funny.
yeah, very dark.
Very dark,
too. Well, yeah, I can't wait to watch this fight.
It's going to be awesome. I'm pretty sure because it's in England, it's like the middle of the day for us.
It's the middle of the day tomorrow?
Yeah,
I kind of like that.
I think it's at like noon. So I know, so it'll be kind of interesting.
Nice.
I know.
Nice. Very exciting.
It'll give us something to do on our Saturday. Because honestly, anything could happen.
Yes.
I could see Dillon choking him out. I could see Logan knocking out Dillon. There's a lot of pent up frustration, obviously.
Last question.
Yeah.
Is Nina Agdal going to be in the building?
She's
going to be there.
Yeah, so Logan said she's going because I know there was some confusion. She filed like a restraining order against him, but apparently it's only for online. So
online restraining order?
Yeah, because she didn't want him posting the photos, but she can be around him. So she apparently is going to be their front row. So.
Oh my God. Okay, wow. These guys have really known how to promote a fight. And I'm so in.
You didn't even know about the main event.
I didn't even know main event. Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining me today, Deven.
Of course. It was fun.
Have a good weekend and we'll see you guys on Monday.
Yep.
Bye.